This morning, a blunt message from the U.S. State Department to the Taliban that any government that comes to power through force in Afghanistan will not be recognized. The development comes amid a weeks-long, relentless Taliban offensive as American and NATO forces finalize their pullout from war-torn Afghanistan. Meanwhile, the families fleeing the Taliban are left traumatized, angry, and desperate. NBC's Kelly Kobayea spoke to some of those seeking refuge at a park in Kabul. Listen to this.
All the pupils who are refugees from the northern areas of Afghanistan are gathered over here. They don't have place to stay at night, or they don't have their own relatives. Even in Kabul, it's very tough. It's very difficult to these people to live a normal life. So that's why, it's because of the war. It's because of Taliban.
Horrible turn of events there. Kelly joins us now from Kabul. And Kelly, just tell us more about what you're learning, these conversations you've had with people fleeing the Taliban.
Yeah, Garrett, these are all people who had good-paying jobs, many of them. They had government jobs. They lived in a big city, the city of Kunduz, a city of about 300,000 in the north. They had homes, cars, and, like I said, good-paying jobs, and they had to flee this city. They told these harrowing stories of survival, of being told in the middle of the night, you need to get out, the Taliban is coming, leaving their homes, trying to, in one woman's words, smuggle themselves down to Kabul without being caught by any Taliban fighters. One woman, a 28-year-old woman who worked as a court clerk in Kunduz, said that she and her husband were told to leave in the dead of night. She said that the Taliban had been taking names of women and widows and young girls to marry them off to Taliban fighters, asking every household for those names, and also saying that the fighters were killing civilians, specifically government workers, especially if they were women. Take a listen to what she told me.
One of
my colleagues have lost their life. They burned her hair first and then they killed him because he was a guard at the gate of the court where I used to work.
Another man who just arrived at that park today, just moments before we did, said that there's no water, no food left. And the people who are left at the airport in Kunduz are essentially besieged. They have no supplies left. And that city was taken by the Taliban on Sunday. They have since taken yet another city, a sixth provincial capital. The special envoy to Afghanistan, Zalmay Khalilzad, has been sent to Doha to restart talks to try to get the Taliban back to the negotiating table. The State Department says that his main goal is going to be to get the Taliban to stop this offensive. But look, Garrett, a lot of the people we spoke to here know his name. They blame him for what's happening in the north. They say he's the reason the Taliban is at the table in the first place, and that he's the reason in their minds that they've been pushed from their homes and are suddenly torn apart by war once again. Garrett?
Kelly Kobayea covering a rapidly deteriorating situation in Afghanistan. Thank you.